Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And now, lining up.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So that's got things underway. GeForce, and it's Sterling. GeForce, Sterling. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Partey picks it up from the goal kick. Waneri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Rice getting this one clear, rolls it backwards.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Sterling looking to run onto it. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the runner, brilliantly cut out. Partey. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now Ødegaard. Timber cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Modric. Looking for options for movement.
Brahim Diaz. Rice.
And he was quick to react.
Mbappe. Mbappe!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Brahim Diaz.
That's going to go a long way. Madrid have reclaimed it. Vinicius Junior. And that should get the job done. Odegaard. Ranieri. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down. Look, it's a run defence is this light.
Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And we've reached half-time. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Some first half thoughts?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Madrid kick off the second half. Now it's Bellingham. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Odegaard, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Timber, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, great ball, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, played right into his path. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Sterling. Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Sterling is flagged offside. Odegaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's Partey. Trossard. There they go, hunting in packs. You can run onto that.
The attendance for
Brahim
this match
Diaz.
was 60,810.
Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Timber. Ranieri wriggles his way through. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Rice. And it's Sterling.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lobbed in behind. And he's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 72 minutes is number 19, Trossard.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Brahim
Number
Diaz.
20,
Sterling.
Jorginho.
Odegaard. And here's Saka.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Sterling. Now it's Rice.
Sterling really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Brahim Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gabriel. Saliba. Confirmation that... So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
On public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from